I talked about how the Republicans packed the courts, specifically the Supreme Court, is what I discussed. And this person said Biden packed 270-something judges through his last month of his office. They all do it. Yes, every single president, if they have a Senate that's friendly to them, will jam through as many federal judges as humanly possible towards the end of their term in office so that they can get as many like-minded federal judges on the court. That's not what we were talking about, though. I was specifically talking about how the Supreme Court was packed. And no, they don't all do it when it comes to the Supreme Court. That is an exclusive issue to the Republican Party alone. Never before have we had a sitting president have a nominee not even get a hearing, not even get interviews from the senators for almost the entirety of his last year in office. That is exclusive to Mitch McConnell and the Republicans. The Republicans specifically packed the Supreme Court. Listen, Mitch McConnell said years and years and years ago that his lifelong goal, the legacy that he would like to leave behind, is that he would like to reshape the judiciary in the image of the Republican Party. And he has been extraordinarily successful in that effort. They jammed through a lot of judges too. Biden jammed through a lot of judges. Obama got his judges. They all get their judges. But when it comes to the Supreme Court, Mitch McConnell did something that was unprecedented. Hasn't been done before or since. He made up a rule that we cannot seat a Supreme Court justice in the last year of a president's term. He made it up out of thin fucking air. It's not written down anywhere. It's not one of those unwritten rules. It's just something that exists in Mitch McConnell's mind. We cannot seat a Supreme Court justice in the last year of a president's term. So he held the seat open for almost a year. Then he allowed Donald Trump to fill it. Then, during that term in office, during that 4 years in office, we had another judge suddenly and without warning, out of nowhere, nobody had this on their bingo card, retire. And another judge take its place, Brett Kavanaugh. And both of those men, the gentleman that was on the Supreme Court and the gentleman that took his place on the Supreme Court, had tens of thousands of dollars worth of debt wiped out. So, fishiness all around, right? There's something fishy about the whole goddamn deal. And then, after Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, Mitch McConnell turned around and broke his own rule. Mitch McConnell said, we will not seat a Supreme Court justice in the last year of a president's term. And with less than a month to go to the election, in the last year of Donald Trump's term, he jammed through Ruth Bader Ginsburg's replacement. So while both Democrats and Republicans get their fair share of federal judges, only Republicans have ever hijacked and stolen the Supreme Court.